Hello everybody, and how are you? My name's Badugleberry, and this is a game called No, I Am Not a Human. It's an indie game that had some hype around it a few months ago. People with some demos. The game finally dropped this month, and I thought, you know what? Let's sit down, get spooked, and try it out. So the premise of this game is the sun is really hot during the day and is killing everybody, apparently, or alt-F4ing everybody. So people only go out at night. And you have to answer the door and determine who is human and who is an imposter who might try to hurt you. So let's see. Let's get our bearings here. Open. Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. All right, cool. Oh, a skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. All right, looks really ominous. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Okay, we turn the music volume down a little bit. There we go. Loneliness and isolation. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And there are people coming up from underground. They're calling themselves visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. Oh, I skipped too fast. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I can look after myself. I'm sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand just how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I just stay with you for just one night, just in case. It'd really help, but put my mind at ease. All right. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after him while I'm here. Great. I didn't even answer the guy. He said, I'm coming in. Here's Johnny. So let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. All right. Dude, I got a pack of smokes, damn. Because my dad still is at the grocery store. Oh, I can save. I got one time on the kombucha, okay? Nope. I don't look that way. Not anymore. Why? Like, what made me not want to look outside anymore? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Did, like, somebody die? Let's go sleep. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so to catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjust the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Fuck, it doesn't work now. Okay, well I guess it stopped working. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No. It's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No. That guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Oh! They said the game title. Let's go! They said the title of the game. Let's go. We're cooking. We're so back. We're so back. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. So when I was a kid, I used to have like toys I used to like make pretend with. Like I bought a Crayola crayon like piggy bank, and I like made that like a rocket launcher when I was like, we used to play Armin outside in the yard. It was kind of fun. So like, hey, I know about using sticks for fun, you know? Don't get why it's in the corner. I thought that was the only rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. Well, your dad should care about the rules. Because rules are important, okay? Or what is he, a nerd? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can talk out loud to yourself. I mean, I'm doing that right now talking to you. One of those magazines where you got to find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying wish people would just leave me alone already. Bro is hella depressed. And that might explain why he's alone. Somebody must have passed away that meant a lot to him. Him or her, the character. Anything here? Went into another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. So we have a secret room? Maybe. Maybe. (911). If we call 911, they'll answer us. Wow, they don't have 911 in this universe. Is crazy. How about 8675309? Ah! Well, we'll get him next time. Oop. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for the 15 years. Still can't make up my mind yet. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I better take a peek at night, okay? Cool. Beer day! Oh, let's go. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Buddy! Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousins know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But you mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why didn't I have other people in the house with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. I don't know. I'm just a YouTuber. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it for me. All right, see you live on Action 3 News. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up in the line over there. 392-379. Okay. Let me just jot that real quick. Okay. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now, that's really it. Crack a beer and get some energy. Get some sleep. All right. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs that? Bro, man's the fridge is kind of depressing. Bobber chair, world's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. I mean, hey, you're right when you're right. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How did you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day and then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark. But maybe there's something to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. All right. Brother. What did you forget? Oh.
Can I come in? I was taking shelter in a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But don't worry. No, but I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in?
You sure you won't make any trouble?
What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you?
Why do you think it'll be any different here?
What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have any ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete asshole.
I mean, hey, you know, facts. You know what, man? Come on in.
Thanks. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything.
Bro's gonna, like, make a pass. It's crazy. Okay. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in this sun. So, could you maybe find some space for me?
Who are you?
I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there's heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. Then, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Come on in. You know what? What am I to judge? You know, like, maybe this is just a sign that you're not a visitor. I mean, come on. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Brother. I sense the energy is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. Brother, you're capping. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? I'm actually a Sagittarius, but thanks. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand this, how or why. Everything just feels so neglected, I suppose. I should start with affirmations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experience of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the change of the endless cycle. Do you understand? So bro just heard like a monologue about girl gave him a tarot card reading and he's like, you know what? Come on in. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here too, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. So no one else is coming in tonight. All right. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the past few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Oh, our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearances and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Birds had good dental work. Okay. I like how one's like just the average, the other guy's like, my calculations are correct. This guy looks like a nerd. Our other reports seem to back this up. Sources say they've encountered a housed person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Dude, buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with Forrest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 545-434 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. Forrest, delicious relaxation right at home. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. No one's in here. Yes. Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. So crumbled and under the stress. Some dove headfirst in the bottle. But me, well, it was the rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer from Don't Ruin the Pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Man, you know what? I'm gonna call you Jim. That's Jim. Can I call my neighbor right now? Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? Bye. Bye. I just wanted to call you to fuck with you. You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. So, like, he has his wife and his daughter living with him. Why would I need to bring people in? It just said don't be alone. So like, what is the person asking if you're alone? Like say, oh, you got a kid? Well, you know what? That doesn't count. What? She's begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option. So we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Got any questions? That's your issue with food. I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. If you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know the number, but you can catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? How many times does it take to find if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. We just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Bye. Take care. Hey, you've reached 4S Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? So you came to Energeco? Okay. I guess there's energy drinks now to help like you stay up for longer. I guess. Oh, transmission. Brother. I got my sensitivity some other. So high sensitivity is not the move on this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a master decoder, okay?
Are you sure about that?
Don't get it twisted. Hey, you okay in there, Susan? I hope all this ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something. So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. They were playing Fortnite, weren't they? Typical. It kind of freaked me out, but I'm decided to take a peek, quiet, like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grumpy guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but then I was paralyzed by fear, and then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Okay, I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, are you gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. So do I fit the description? I'll leave her alone. Oh, hello. See, she's doing tarot card readings. See, see, I know what I'm talking about. What a reading. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Ha, what a silly thing to say. I'm the one who knows. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. Okay, I'm gonna need to check your teeth. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist. But let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Well, let's take a look. They're not perfectly white. Our inner cosmos is reflecting the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see your destiny in them? Okay, her teeth are not perfect. Yeah, you're dead. You're cooked. Oh, I can't cook her now. Fuck. Well, fries are in the bag. Let's go to bed.
Sup? Hi for rest delivery to here.
And deliveries are still running.
You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not. Guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. For this damn sun, they moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. Ready to accept delivery? Have a good day, homie. Night. Not used to that. Oh, I never checked outside. Oh! Bruh! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay, neighbor! Did Brock cook the teenagers? Fears have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Bruh! You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Aw, that's precious. What's up?
I see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child.
I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away my child. I wish to stay here. So we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. Are you out of your fucking mind? Do I use such bad language with me? You godless savage! Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home, and you curse at me. Well, rest assured, I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Yeah, nah. Later, nerd. So that's how it is then, huh? You turn away a poor old woman in need? My death will weigh heavy on your soul, child. Our Lord will judge you before the gates of heaven, mark my words. Hey. Hello. I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for somebody? Nah. I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. She smoked up. You know. I'm sick of hiding. Let's see, where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. We kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever. I'm here, aren't I? And I can use a roof over my head. You really gonna leave a kid out here under the burning sun with visitors around? All right, come on in. No way. Woo! Even got a carpet? Sweet. But whatever. Okay. There. Much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. Does my house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks safer than any other we've seen. Right, honey? I don't really know how to explain it. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Why are you so tired? I mean, what hasn't been exhausting lately? The visitors, the heat, getting fired, all this just piled up. It's been rough. I owe my wife everything though. Without her, I wouldn't have made it. What's keeping you going? Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have asked that. It's none of my business. Come on in. Oh, how can I ever thank you? And who's that kid in the cap? Look, I don't mean to be difficult, but we can't stay here with a kid around. My wife isn't very fond of kids, you see. They expect me to find someone that young here. Yeah, you should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. Bro might be on a list. We'll keep looking, won't we, honey? Come on. Move your damn leg. I'm tired too. Yeah. Bro on a list. Bro on a list. I already let a visitor in, bruh. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way of identifying visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Let's identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, all because of the visitors? But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. FEMA, we take those. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. Wonder where you might be a visitor? Call our hotline. 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. Who died? No! Jim! I'm sick of all this. Hey, check your fingernails. Hands. Here. No, I didn't realize it was a new dialogue. What happened to that man? Looks like the conversation is over. Fuck, I ain't putting the fries in the bag. Hope all is. What happened next? Back at your house. After that man sat down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. Started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started touching me. First my arms, then my shoulders. In the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. There was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. Big guy went to the fridge and realized that was my chance. I sprayed for the exit. It was like the fear came to my strength, gave me strength. I just ran and ran and ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why did the sun burn you? I don't remember. Must have been the whole night just lying there on the ground. And then that's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that. Okay, yeah, I should have killed my visitor. No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom. I'm not a visitor, right? Right. Tell me I'm not a visitor. You seem like a visitor. Why would you say that? Now I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. Yeah, you're dead. You're cut. You're cut. Bruh. I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. Yeah, it's over. I'm scared of dying. Wait, do you cover my eyes? Do you have any some kind of bandage? Let's go. Well, I wish I'd cooked her yesterday because Jim would be alive. Man, Jim, I'm sorry, bud. Want a reading? Oh, darling, I know your energy would resist, but let's do this our test. Let's just. Do be careful. I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. And she ain't got dirt in her fingernails. She's okay. Ah, Jim, my boy. My boy Jim. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows when they'll be in a few days. Hey, soldiers! That guy was over there. A small quantity here from the city to provide security for female employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Then went to track down that creepy visitor. Oh, the charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are already lying on the ground. Looks like they've been out there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies, writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You didn't think what kind of diseases could spread if a decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Okay. I'm with my neighbor. Wait. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house? I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Yeah. How's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things out here? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Creatures look like humans are crawling out of the ground. Zombies, dude. I knew it. I've watched The Walking Dead. Rick Grimes, am I right? Rick Grimes. Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically like a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? As in like the brain virus, blah, or are they just freaking undead dudes? Trust me, bruh. The answer to that totally changes the game plan. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We gonna need hella firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. Do you have no idea what's going to happen out here? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. After all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, my bro. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're all like way more fun than books, bro. Always wanting to end up in a movie someday. Come on in, bro. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me like ever. Dude, they should totally make a movie about this someday. Okay. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I would like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell me my fortune. Tell my fortune by choosing a page of this book. Where should I open to? Just open right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You were home. Yes. A tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I can explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Please don't let the cool bro, like, don't let the zombie dude be a visitor, bro.
Bro!
No!
Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion, and for now, there are organized quarantine zones to obtain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign, also experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. Bro, my man out here is a stoner. He gonna have red eyes by default. According to reports, FEMA discovered a sign for serving detained visitors. So the visitors like the 420, am I right? Noting the creature of increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Who died? Not the kid. Stop, dude. I need to test you. Like, no worries at all. I got you, homie. Show me your hands. Bruh. It's over. I'm not playing around now. Want a reading? I need to test you. Let me see your eyes. Well, my eyes are brown. Bro. She was a visitor. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. The near dam. Daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Cerny has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bobber Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Also, I'm still thinking about all this. The murders of soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here. Scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where do they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. Thought these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. Son, the visitors, now FEMA. So many questions on a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask you something of you. Something happens to me. Promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, I gotta go. Stay strong. Fries are in the bag. It's over. Pale man is staring on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Bro. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred. Bro, what is happening? It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worry, thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehensible helplessness. Bro, we're cooked. Oh no, Tire Squad soldiers that just arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing a head. That pale, creepy stranger killed them all? Please. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what's next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll certify that they're human too, of course. Ready to pack? Is this your house? No, stay with the other residents. If they need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll take one person to be on our way. So you're alone? Must be hard for you, for us. How do we check a district when there's nobody living in it? All right, then goodbye. Oh no. Oh. Dude, I was so worried it was the dude. I was like, no, no. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here and really took it out on me. Let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest for a minute? How long were you walking? Well, really constitutes a long walk anyway. Take yourself. You're at home, yet how many steps have you taken here? I've been walking for a long time. You must have been, surely. But I've marched through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. You could have just kept walking. Why did you stop here? Have you got wigs in those ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here I had a chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice matter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest a while. You can come on in. I can tell you'll be a very entertaining host, and maybe I'll finally find what's been going on around here. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to him about something, and then they killed him. Our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Hi. You open or not? You're the bald guy? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will I help? How will I help you? How'd you find my house? See city, lived there. Saw your house, walked over here. Not hot here. Someone sent you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? You open or no? Come on. Come on, Key. Time to run and enjoy. He said let the cat in. So I let the cat in. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. And immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that a visitor have no visible hair in their area, making it a usual identification tool. And she's asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with the escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next time, report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. You can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away and issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. Look, I'm not good with these at all. I am not good with those radios at all. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open a door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It is all the same to me. Place is place. Say go here, so went here. I don't say nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Oh dearie me, I'm getting old. Where are you from? City born. I am, dearie. Had me a little hut in a high rise. No wee cottage in the country. No crummy old husband or a grandbaby to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench. Most days could feel a bit of life there, you see. And oh, the things I'd hear. But when all this hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you feel life when everybody around is dropping like blooming flies? Stepping in the stairwell, and there's always some poor soul lying there covered with white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped. Toddled off, looking for a place where there's a still story to hear, life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door, dearie. Nah, I'm no churchgoer, but in times like these, well, feels like heaven itself guiding my steps. Well, now go ahead. Check, dearie. Hands. Leave her alone. I'm gonna look at something else. Go right ahead. Armpits. Well, maybe no woman lift her arm. Have you no shame? What can I do? You're the owner of the fine house. Well, dearie. You I don't really know about. Let me see. Eyes. Ah, now the most interesting part. I think it's written in pupils, see? Well, you were cooked. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel? I don't know which one of them is a visitor. Keep it so hard, dude. How you feeling? I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came and started talking and Dad said they were wrong. And they said, Daddy. I'll tell you more tomorrow, okay? Dude, that cat looked like ass. Meow. Pet the cat. You've reached out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Aw, we can carry the cat. We look at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As a death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out his teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Two visitors made to the side of the most recent massacre, taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm a female running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, won't take long. But the last inspection, the results were inconclusive. Study shows sun affected more thoroughly. Well, there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but they'll allow time to rest. Oh, not her! Well, since we're done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected victim visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Oh my god. I have somebody, you nerd! So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you see? What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how I feel about him. Why I feel it all. Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life's changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it? What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but I do not see all. One thing is yet clear. Though something wicked this way comes, you cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? I can't even get the radio to work. I'm so bad with the radio. What's going to happen? I can't say more. I've already been saying too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. I feel like it's just that somewhat. I think we're on the right path. Hope to see you again soon. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly for me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you noticed, thanks. You like it, baby? People get marking my looks lately, even more than they used to. How much of a talker are you? Tell me about yourself. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I've had it worse. Listening with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I can help you if you want, baby. You can practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together. Just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you? Oh, what happened? I just want to provide a little hope for kids who've been abandoned. I took in those that called tainted. Any child they feared might be a visitor. We lived together in the old kindergarten building. They needed someone to care for them, to love them. I did my best. But it wasn't enough. I couldn't save them. What happened to children? They all died in the flames. So why was the other question that if I asked them they died in a fire? How was I gonna know there was a fire? Well, she didn't even say there was a fire. What? Other townsfolk did it. They were terrified the children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut. Then they set the building on fire. I can still feel the terrified little eyes watching me. Come in. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. Someone's dying tonight. It's happening. Huh? Oh, the kidding. Bro's a gooner now? That's crazy. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full-scale disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fire, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA's announced a new identifying sign to aid in the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm, remain indoors during the daylight time. Is babies or something on your mind? Hey, you like it here? It's cozy, more than I expected. All things considered. Just let me in. Thought I might go on the streets before dawn. And you, how do you feel? I'm fine. Survival is what's important. Not that attitude. Looks good on you. But don't bottle it all up, okay? Emotions have a nasty way of spilling out. Right when you want them to be the least. Don't be too shy to talk to me about it sometimes. And if not with anyone, not with me, with someone, anyone. Promise you that much, okay? So, man, actually, somebody loves him, okay? That's crazy. Each day, spotting visitors getting harder and harder. Signs aid this search. But did you find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photography film. Expose the soul's energy, allowing you at the home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now it's science time. Those poor children. Are you okay? Yes, I suppose I don't know. I don't understand how grown supposedly rational adults could let their emotions make them do so much. There's just things. Were they really so terrified they would kill a child? People do worse things nowadays. What could be worse than killing a defenseless child? It was just one person. It was a crowd, a mob on their witch hunt. Hardship amass us. Perhaps we are the real monsters, not the creatures that crawl from underground. I need to test you. Photo. Fine if you must. Okay, she's good. Leave alone. Okay. Do you really feel it? Do you ever feel it, baby? The fear that might not make you human? Sorry, I'm sorry to posing. Let's move on to some more physical chat. Oh, hey, yo. Okay, she's good. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. And I'm sorry, but Lorraine, oh dear, I'm getting old. Well, now go right ahead and check, dearie. You won't see anything you haven't seen before. You waste that film on little old me, well, I'll be. Wow, I actually have 3 people who are not imposters. Wow. I want my mommy. Hand over a FEMA notice. Yeah, look, I know your dad passed away. I was good friends with your dad, but like, look, I'm gonna need you to go get checked. How y'all holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay here. But I wish I was at home. When can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Okay, so they're coming to get me soon then? And they'll take me to a new house? Or will they take me back to the same old one? Or are they making me a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. Kitty! Meow. Let's call the neighbor. Hey, you up? Okay, let's get a delivery real quick. Okay. Let's get some supplies. Brother. Okay, let's call the psychic lady. Structure of an apple. The over apple, the land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of mush. Though it is so, enchants thee. Their meat. Only tears and parting doom. Catch your breathing. Check your breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. Think about this was not quite what you expected. Christopher. I didn't mean to call you. My bad. Basement. Huh? Bro, we got a basement for what? Okay, I gotta figure this radio out. Okay. Okay. Unit 32A reporting. Code RO. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. Officers down. This is 28A. Code 451. Requesting burn Tim for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. City was condorn off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Hi for the rest delivery. Bro, there's a fire? Bro. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I got an order here to deliver. Ready to take it? Here you go. One kombucha. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, that's for shelter, but it seems no one's willing to let them in. The paddle on the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Bro, what is happening? What? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if she's alive or dead. Tears streaked she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. Left with a single thought, things will only get worse. Bro, what is happening? We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown. And FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of a visitor. Okay. Latest for now, stay tuned. Okay. Talk to our girlfriend. Yes, baby, someone mine. I saw something strange last night. You did? What was it? Your belly, it was bigger. You mean like I was pregnant or something? Oh, it's okay, man. I'm glad you feel like being upfront with me. Maybe you're just under a lot of pressure. You're responsible for a lot of other people right now. I mean, whenever a sunrise could be your last, it's hard enough to be responsible for yourself, let alone others. You don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow. Yeah, it scares me. Takes guts to say that out loud. But what can we really do with fear, hmm? Can you sit with the idea that life is finite, that we're all gonna die? It matters where you find your salvation. Does it even exist anymore? She's actually kind of like dropping some wisdom bombs on you real quick. What's up, bitch? Oh, dear me, I'm getting old. What happened to your husband? Oh, he shuffled off a while back, dearie. Ruined my blooming life, he did, that rotten stump. Only ever tied the knot because my folks pestered me into it. Marry him, dear. He's a good egg. So they said. They said, so I did. Mind you, at first he was good as gold, but no longer was the confetti was swept away. The rot came out. I'd slave away over a hot stove for hours and my thanks. Stop nagging. Can't you see I'm eating? After a time, he vanished for hours, drinking himself silly. Come back drunk as a skunk. Speaking tall tales about playing dominoes in the garage. That voice is doing a number on me right now. Oh, but he shot the blooming walls down if I dare ask him about it, the wretched coot. Then he died. At first I felt light as a feather, dearie, but soon enough the emptiness crept in. The telly box helped for a while, but now it's all just humdrum applesauce. So I took to sitting on that bench watching the world go by. Those poor kids. I've only been a teacher about 3 months before the catechism, but I was hardly a model teacher. I didn't love the job, but back then the kids were just noisy and exhausting. The catechism changed that. It opened my eyes. You know, any one of those children could have become a rock star, a politician, a parent. Now they'll never get hold of a guitar, never go to school, never grow up. They'll forever remain an army of dreamers. I remember a day when one of them kids came running in crying, saying his parents were afraid of him. They thought he was a visitor, and so they threw him out. He didn't even know where else to go, so he came to me, to the kindergarten. I'm looking to let her hold back her tears. Forgive me. Eyes. I saw it happen. The little one's. Okay, she's been crying a lot. Okay. Teeth. Yeah, she's not a visitor. Well, they beat me. They tied me to a post. Bro, that's sad, dude. Like, if the end of the world's happening and like you don't know who is who, like, I get fear like making people do crazy things, but like, beating a teacher and then watching her students get burned alive is just, that's insane, dude. Insane. Just more supplies. There's no more deliveries. Are we at the end of the game, maybe? I want my mommy. You need to accept what happened. Well, that's so cold, though. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Maybe you can invite my friend over, please. I think it's her number's 599089. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come. But if it's me, they just tell me off. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. I say he's not coming. Why would you say that? What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him so he... I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man. Too kind for this world. After some time, she starts wailing again. Doesn't look like there's anything you can do for her. It would be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. That's a tough thing for that kid. I mean, that's so tough. To watch like your dad be shot in cold blood, and then so maybe if he's a visitor, it's just how heartbreaking. I want a kombucha real quick. Oh, I didn't listen to the radio signal. Bruh. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize the agreement at a later date. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? Pay what you want if you feel you need to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up to good money. Fine, we'll sell this property later. The full legal contract. I really don't need anybody. Get out of here. Article 119 of the Constitution, and trust me, that wouldn't look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind raced, but there's no answer, only guesses. In the past tense, a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What are their trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you're hoping you're not his enemy. Group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're all in shock, whispering among themselves. They're likely want to take shelter there. Was there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Bro, what? Can I come in and rest a minute? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window here. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in a midday sun, cough, cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left in my squad. The rest, the bosses wouldn't let me leave. They're on shift eternally. Are you at the hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better off putting out those fires than dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Yeah, you can go in. I have a slip of paper with me. It's just some kind of important document. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Let me live my final days in peace. Thanks, pal. The paper at work before we went in the fires. It's the man that tells us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone does? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it. I fucked up. I didn't though. We have news. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details are emerged regarding an incident that unfolded in the city. Since one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. Suspect's motive remained unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all. Filling our ears in this den. Filthy thoughts caught in a web of wax. An eternal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in stinky sustenance. Ceremon. Inuits. Ceremon. Up next, a special report on temporary suspension of a... It's so goddamn hot. I want to test you. Sure, pal. I'm gonna hide. Everything I went up in flames. Photo. How'd it turn out? I'm gonna get one more. Teeth. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna put you down, brother. So what's my live amount of misidentify a visitor? Oh, he wasn't a visitor. Well, you know what? Can't take any chances. Kidding. Meow. Damn it. I gotta get better with that radio. I swear. I'm so cooked. I want my mommy. I could test her. What do you want to check? Photo. How many photos will you show me after? Yeah, she's fine. What, can you like? Thanks. Dude, that's crazy. That's like insane. You can just pull out a gun like, yeah, what's good? Bro, I need kombucha. Hello? Would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign match we were being told, my husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't you judge me. She was a visitor. All the signs matched, there was no doubt. Fuck. I'm even explaining myself to you. Go to hell. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Remember the ones you took? You're in no position to make demands. You're all done. No, you've all done nothing but to try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We just had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. With the situation under control. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over now. Back to more soon. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us, help you. Thank you for understanding. Bring these 2 back before you know it. And we'll handle the visitors. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. Business mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned. Some were dragged out and executed. Death's taking a liking to you, I guess. Yes? You look like some kind of cultish freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of if once I die. This is the way. There's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what do you want? Must reform the burial rites in ways anew. That's perfect for you, yes? This influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to the higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do not long for peace. A world where no one is burned to any other. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is nothing. I don't like being threatened. I'll find all help. Thank you. I shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Walkers carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they've been in quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Oh, little dog! Wild dogs in the street. The bodies shall burn. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your home, you don't fear them, but you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. I have to say, game is very good. I'm very much enjoying it. There's a lot of like deep topics it deals with. I am not doing very good with the figuring out who the my visitors are. I'm actually kind of crap with it, but hey, we live and learn. But yeah, I thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and comment below what you think. Well, what hits you the most? Because this game is hitting hard, really hard. But until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Juggerberry out. Peace.